Damn,
my
you're
mic's
slower
a
than a
bit,
DMB.
I know, man. You're slower than the slots from Zootopia, man.
Hey, it take longer than Mike's pizza.
It's go time.
Tick, tick, boom. Bring the noise. Baby, we bringing out toys. Separate me from the boys. Chopper be singing, should be on the boys. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who
We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ain't going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep.
Tick, tick, boom.
Go. Go for it.
Yes, you know what? Welcome to the show. Welcome
Yes.
to us. It's me. It's SG3. Someone already butchered my intro by going, I'm not here. So go ahead, man. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Old Man RJ. And far to the right of me is the man known as Smooth Man himself, Dr. Smoothness himself. He is Zach the Mac.
Yeah, that's right. It's your boy Zach the Mac, 008. I used to like the name,
right?
008. Smooth as hell out here.
Yeah, you didn't share
I mean, we're everywhere with the nicknames, though, but it's all right. We got the
Seems
squad
like
together. Squad goes. You see us,
That's
we out here getting it.
Yep.
We're gonna pass it over to the host. We got a good show, though. All right.
The
I
host.
don't know the most.
The host that
Hostess.
knows the most. What's
don't
up,
know the
everybody?
most.
Thank you for tuning in to ReJect right now. We appreciate you guys here on Spotify, as always, where you can catch us on as well, too. But, you know, first and foremost, we got to let you guys know. where
Catch
to
us here, right here. Just catch us here, right here, every Sunday.
But, you know, that as otherwise, besides that, Facebook, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, like I said, Twitch as well, too. So we thank y'all for tuning in. But as always, please, before we start the show, we did a quick video last week. We want to remind you guys, remember to like, subscribe, and share out everybody for us. Those who are gonna be our subscribers, those to get to the 1,000 subscriber, we got a nice little reward for you. Was it a $200 gift card? We said.
I thought it was a $100 gift card.
Huh?
but yeah, $200 is cool too. We can do $200. $200 gift
Yeah,
card.
$200 gift card. Another surprise, nice little shout out for the middle of the show. We appreciate you guys for make sure you guys subscribe on there for us. Okay, want to make this popping.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We want to shout out to the fans. We love y'all. You
As
know,
always.
we
You
love
know
y'all.
what I mean? Well, how's that going? How's it going? What's
I'm
up?
good. Why are you
What's up?
asking me how I'm going?
No, I'm just checking. I'm just
You
making sure.
good? You good?
Okay.
You good?
I'm great.
Right?
You good?
Okay, fantastic. I'm wonderful.
Been
How
nice.
about you?
This
You
past
good?
week was good.
Life's good. You
Before
know,
we start the show?
I'm a fiance now, so you know.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's
Celebrate
right,
you know.
that.
Still
Zach the Mac has a
adjusting.
Lady Mac in the works.
Yeah, that's right. Do you want to highlight what we're gonna do this coming up Saturday?
Absolutely. This coming up Saturday is going to be Terrence Crawford versus Earl Spence Jr.
Good. We already know who's winning that.
Hold on, wait. We're going to buy the fight, right? Because we don't trust him.
We can go in, most likely.
I'm good with that. Look, I'll go in because
yeah,
we need to.
I mean,
We want Crawford to win.
we do, and knowing some of the kids' luck, I don't think it'll go that way. So yeah, we can figure it out. Yeah.
What is up with my mouse right now?
There it
It's
is.
lagging right now. Don't mind me right now, guys. It's
No.
my mouse is lagging.
Okay.
I'm over here
See,
trying to do
that's
the
why.
show.
That's why you don't want to get him a pay-per-view.
Look,
Yeah.
even the house got scared. It was like, oh,
They're like, what's going on?
Wait.
What's going on?
wait, that means Crawford's gonna.
All right, let's jump into the rundown report, everybody, because there's a lot of stuff happening right now that was this past week was pretty interesting to say the least. And
Uh-huh.
we gotta dive in there real quick. Interestingly enough. But I think the first on the board at this point right now, we got to go to Marvel's trailer, man. It hit this past week. The first look we got to see in the trailer of the Marvels. Not bad, not bad. I do like to see what's going on there. I actually like what's happening.
I watched it.
No, I didn't see a trailer.
You didn't see the trailer?
No.
Wow.
It's good. You would
It
like
is?
it, though, man. Yeah, you would like it. The movie looks like it's going in a good direction. I
think
watched
so.
it. It's interesting to see that Marvel characters that they can take, especially the women. You know, equality.
Quality.
They can take the 3 women stars and they can put them all in like these 3 women all did come from 3 different series, which they were all good.
Yeah.
WandaVision was good.
Yep.
Miss Marvel was good,
Yep.
and the movies of the Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel was amazing. So they were all good. Oh, you know what? I can't even lie to you though. I didn't watch the first Captain Marvel. I did watch the second one though.
Yeah, not bad.
I pulled one of those. No, there's
Yeah,
two.
this is gonna be the second one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
this is gonna
only
be the second
appeared in
Captain
this
Marvel.
one, and she appeared in Endgame. That's why.
maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so I seen her in Endgame, but I didn't watch the movie. That's what I'm thinking. Okay.
Now, my thing is though, beyond that, will Kevin Feige actually bring Nova to the MCU now finally? Because Nova's been a highlight character for I don't know since the Spider-Man animated series.
He's supposed to be here.
What's it called?
And
And
even
even
here by Endgame.
that's what I mean. Like, he was supposed to come on Endgame, so it's like I don't know, man. I think they should have been bringing him
Well,
across the board.
wasn't there a mention of him at some point during the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I want to
think so.
say
I think so.
the first film, if I'm not mistaken, the first film was based on that. I want to say, I think so. I think they were mentioning that, but a lot of people wanted to see him past that point. They definitely want to see him in Endgame.
Hmm.
They really want to see him in Infinity War.
I
They're
wanna
like,
see-
okay,
But I think
like Nova.
they,
I wanna see
yeah,
Nova.
I think the reason why they take long to, showcase new characters and stuff
Right.
is they want to have something for future projects.
Yeah.
So they want to hand, if they were to toss everything to you during the first, what's it called, the first phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we would have had nothing for phase 2.
good. That's true.
Okay, I see
That
what you're
makes sense.
saying.
So,
Maybe
yeah.
That makes sense.
Wait
That
a
makes sense.
linger longer in the trilogy there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Make have him be like one of the top Avengers or whatever the case to be.
Pretty
new
much.
Avengers or whatnot. All that good stuff.
I guess.
We'll see how it goes. But besides that, though, Devin Haney is giving an extension, everybody, after his release out of jail. Hey man, he was in there for a
Free my
hard
guy.
time, guys. He was
Free
in
my
there for a
guy.
hard time.
Free my
You know what I
guy.
mean?
He was locked up
He
in
was
the
locked
slammer.
up. He was in the
locked up
slammer.
in the slammer. He
Yeah.
out
I
now.
heard him
It's
and what's his name? I think Davis were soulmates, talking back and forth about how you
Yeah.
want to.
That's
Maybe.
right. This is a worker deal on stuff. But besides that, though, he has until July 27th to decide if he will fight Shakur at 135 or Regis at 140.
What do you
Who
guys
the hell
do?
is Regis in the first place?
Yeah.
Speaking on that, the guy
That's
on
the
the
guy
right
on the
is
right
obviously Regis,
with the
but-
braids.
Yeah. Who the hell is them? Who's that guy? Never seen him.
Regis.
Yeah.
He's not live for Regis and Kelly, but he's Regis.
That was good. That was good. That was
But
good.
yeah, I don't know.
I've never
Where's that fight gonna go?
I'm unfamiliar with this man.
Huh?
I'm unfamiliar with that man.
Yeah, me
So,
too. I would have to say I think it's best to kind of
Easy
Go
money.
with
Shakur.
Easy.
He's not gonna go after Shakur.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The other guy would be easy money.
So we're gonna go Regis at
Shakur
140?
will smop him. No.
Mm,
Shakur will mop him.
You think so?
Listen, if he already was having problems with Lomachenko,
Mhm.
that's all I'm gonna sit here and say. He was having problems with Lomachenko,
Mhm.
and this is a kid who's got power in both hands.
Mhm.
Right.
Lomachenko ain't, and the kid's got speed.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, that's what we gotta say, I guess, guys. Okay, anyways, on
We'll
to
see.
the
We'll see how that
NFL.
works out.
NFL preseason, everybody's coming soon.
Yeah.
August the 3rd.
That's
Finally,
right.
NFL
Oh,
is upon
damn.
us, everybody. It's gonna be a
That's
night.
No.
right.
Just saying.
If
I got
preseason is August 3rd, when is the actual season start?
September, I'm gonna say.
Probably first week of
Because
September.
Because it's
Yeah.
like what? It's like 3 games that are played in preseason,
Yep.
Yeah, now it's 3
and
games.
they don't count, do they?
No.
No, right?
No,
It's
that's
basically to see who's worth it, who's not, who we're keeping. Who's
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
doing all that good stuff.
It's a trial and error thing,
Yeah,
really.
trial.
You know.
Exactly. Hard Knocks is their bread and butter for the preseason. They kind of let it go. But besides the NFL news, SG3, go ahead, speak on some NFL stuff because I think some came out with a new signing, Gordon, if I'm not mistaken.
Melvin Gordon
Wonder-
just signed with the Baltimore Ravens,
Congratulations,
3.1
Gordon.
million.
Woo!
That's a good thing.
Congratulations.
We like that. That's a
Right?
good
No.
thing. We
Those
like
are
that.
great. that's
No,
a
I don't
great
like
signing,
it.
no?
Why not? You don't like that shit?
Yeah, no.
I don't like it at all.
Why not?
But what not? What about it? Don't you like, bro?
Because what has Melvin Gordon done in the last 3 years?
I mean, he signed with the.
Besides signing to everybody who had a spot available.
I mean, bro.
He has a Super Bowl ring, but what did he do in that team?
He's gonna.
What did
teach
he
them-
do in the Super Bowl?
He's-
What did he do in the Super Bowl? What did he do in the Super
He's
Bowl?
gonna-
Oh, okay, cool. He just sat his ass down and collected a ring
But
for a team that he signed up.
it's a bench
Yeah.
warming feeling, though. Okay, it's a bench warming feeling to know that somebody on the bench.
He reminds me of that one
has-
guy that got hurt and was playing in the Super Bowl for the Cincinnati Bengals and was over there. Yeah, baby, we gotta stop. Yeah, that's who he
would
reminds me of.
He would
Why
technically
not?
be the only player to get a ring on 2 different benches. I mean, he's out here breaking records.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Kenny?
At this point, all I'm gonna sit here and
Kenny?
say is,
Why you being mean to the guy?
is it good? Is it good for him? Absolutely good for him, but good for the NFL, absolutely not.
They paid that man. They would pay them 1.3,
3.1.
3.1. My bad. Other way around.
3.1.
3.1 million. To sit on the
Saquon
bench.
Barkley
Hey
is
man,
yeah.
good money, get his bread. You know what I'm saying? Let him get
But
the
what is
money.
he gonna? What is he?
What is he? It's basically I can see where SGD is coming from. Like, what has he done?
As a boy right now.
What has he done lately? Right? Is that what your point is? Is that what you're trying to go with here?
When you got guys like, you know what, Ezekiel Elliott, you
Yeah.
got guys like Dalvin Cook,
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt,
Yeah.
who are still looking for a job.
And
True.
exactly, and you got guys that are not getting paid as much, like we were talking about in the green screen.
That's
You know
right.
what? I'm gonna just ask you guys this: if you guys want to wait till next week, I'm gonna let you guys think on one thing.
Mhm.
Why was it that Deebo Samuel, when he was offered the money of a running back, he said either pay me what I'm owed as a wide receiver or I'm out? And why was it that later on they were able to afford Christian McCaffrey up in San Francisco?
Why is that?
Guys, that's why. Because they still need an elite running back to help them out. But again, nowadays the running back position ain't that much important to a lot of people.
Why though? That shit.
I'm gonna sit here and say
Yeah,
It's
a lot
I
of people
just feel-
see that the wide receivers.
they do exactly. Nowadays, it's a wide receiver thing. All you need is a good quarterback, drop back. You know what I'm saying? Leave it
No,
to the
do you
receiver.
think that's because of? Let's put it this way. I think it had to start. It had to start from or stem from, in my perspective, the OBJ era. As soon as OBJ
Ah.
did that
Odell
first
Beckham?
catch,
Nah,
that first
bro,
catch, it's like pay me what I'm worth
the
as a
NFL
receiver. now.
has been a pass happy league for many years.
He's
It's
right
been-
around with Sanders though. Even Sanders as a good,
You're talking
Good wide
like
receiver
if you
was
really want to
too.
go back to pass happy league and like where the
Look at
running back.
Ocho, you could even use Ocho Cinco.
We
Look
got
at Ocho Cinco.
Harrison over
could
the
use Ocho
Colts.
Cinco.
You
Yeah.
had Ocho Cinco on the Bengals. To
That's when the wide receiver. That's when the
Randy
NFL
Moss.
became a pass happy league where they're just like, you know what, man, this is how we get quick scores. This is how we
Yeah.
get big scores,
True.
and this is how we get the crowd going crazy.
To shed light
Yeah.
on it, like you said, you got good running backs right now that are not signed. They're literally still free agents right now and going into preseason. That people that should
Don't-
already be
And
signed.
don't be surprised if a lot of running backs next season decide to say, you know what, guys, we're out.
Yeah.
We're not going to sign with you guys because you guys are not going to pay us what we technically deserve.
Okay.
Because you know what? Yeah, you guys are going to put how many miles on us on our legs. And yet, at the end of the day, because we're the ones who got to block for you guys, we got to run for you guys, we got to catch for you guys, we got to do little trick plays for you guys. We're the ones who basically are the workhorse of the whole damn organization. Guess what,
That's
though?
always been a fact, though.
That's what I'm getting.
That has always
I
been a
think that's
fact. The
I
rep-
think that's the situation that
The running backs have always been the workhorse of the group.
Yeah, they're right there. Whenever
So,
it's
At this point, one more time, I'm gonna just sit here and say, but it's okay for Melvin Gordon to get signed, but yet everyone else, oh, it's because they're asking for too much.
Mhm.
Really? Okay, cool.
Right.
Then go ahead and you do the job of everybody by yourself, and then see how much you want to get paid, and see
Yeah,
if they
they
pay you
gotta
that.
work
you
about
do take the
themselves.
running back out. Now you have one less blocker for your quarterback. Now you have one less position that it's emptied out there. They do a lot, man. They do.
But as you see certain offenses, like let's say for instance,
Chicago Bears.
Let's give a Patrick Mahomes a little help here because have it not been for those running backs that he had to extend the plays to keep it going, the reason why I say that is because Andy Reid loves a running back that knows how to catch and run.
Mhm.
Always.
Yeah.
LaShawn McCoy when he was with the Eagles.
Mhm.
What's it called? Even prior to where was he at prior to that before?
Before
Buffalo.
the Eagles.
Buffalo? Yeah. The Buffalo, I think he had Marshawn Lynch at one point for a
He
good
did have
bit,
Lynch.
right?
Lynch did play with the Eagles.
So it's
for
like
a
you
while,
got
yeah.
like it's
No, he
like
didn't play
that's
with the
the
Eagles, no.
system wise.
You
So
mean
it's like
with the Raiders.
go from there.
Yeah, he played there
I
after
like
he
it.
retired and came back.
I like stuff like that, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll definitely
Like
get
I
into that
said,
next week.
yeah,
We'll
it's
get into that.
time to go.
We'll definitely get into it.
Now, Matthew McConaughey, everybody, announces new Green Lights grant initiative to help schools around the country, everybody. It's going around the world. It's not just basically a one position, one state, because I know he's heavily a Texas man, but he wants to go around the world and do this. It's going to be a lot of stuff helping around with the schools, so be kind of prepared to see him maybe even here in Illinois.
Sure.
A few things, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not bad, not bad.
Is there where he's gonna come up and say, "How right"?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be
I'll-
surprised if Matthew McConaughey became a governor of a state in the future. I could see it. I could see him as a governor somewhere down south.
Yeah, I think he was running for governor.
He did at one point. I don't know if he won that election, but I know he did.
So
I could see it happening though.
Yeah, not bad. All right, NFC, UFC, everybody. I'm saying NFC.
UFC.
I'm already ready for football. UFC sets the rematch with Islam and Oliveira for the lightweight title for Saturday, October 21st in Abu Dhabi, everybody. I'm excited to see that fight. I'm not gonna lie. I think Oliveira deserves a rematch. I think that he can. I think he can beat Islam. I really
How
do think.
did he
so.
lose the last time?
I hope, man.
It was
he took his
by
belt.
submission. By submission,
Yeah,
I'm not
by
mistaken.
submission.
Yeah, Islam got him, made him tap out and whatnot. But I don't know. It's like Oliveira's always looked like that, though. He always looked like he was about to get knocked out, lose the fight, and all of a sudden come back and take the win.
Hmm.
But I don't know. We'll see.
If something didn't happen.
No, not this time. So we'll see. That rematch is coming, but I'm excited for that rematch, everybody. It's gonna be very.
Is it also
interesting.
UFC fight next week?
Huh?
Is it also UFC fight next week?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
29. That's right. UFC 29.
Who's fighting next week?
Yeah, who is fighting next week? Google that. Google that.
Google that while we-
Yeah, real quick before going to the next topic. Now, Seth Curry, everybody. Seth Curry. Wrong Curry, brother.
I was saying,
Steph Curry becomes the first black athlete to win the American Country Championship in its 34th year history.
That's my
So
boy.
Tony the Butcher, it's American Century, not American Country.
American Century? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Man, this guy almost got me all discombobulated because I remember him reading this stuff, man. Man, you messed me up.
On the Butcher
I don't
part.
remember saying his
On the
country.
Butcher part, though, yeah, it's Dustin versus Gaethje next weekend.
Oh, Dustin
Yeah,
versus Gaethje.
That's next weekend
They
for
had to do
UFC.
something for that fight.
Yeah, for UFC.
That's
So
gonna be
that
nice.
is a big one. Would definitely be.
If you want, you can pay for that one. That way, you know where you can guarantee.
Would this be the
I don't
first
know who
time
I
that, being a
I
golf
think- I don't
tournament,
know.
would
I
this
think Dustin would
be the
get two
first time a
shots.
basketball world champion wins a golf championship?
in his prime. While
his
going
prime.
back into the next season, he's gonna play again, coming in.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Will he be the new
And-
Tiger Woods?
and just splash threes.
I don't know. I'd like to see if he does what he does with. I'm just waiting for him to do a kick shot where he'll hit a hole in one and do the spin around and trench everybody when he does it.
Yeah,
Like he does
that'd be
3-pointers.
interesting.
Sure.
I see what you're saying. He's just
Sure.
a putt and then.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Right.
It'd be nice. Shout out to Curry though, man. This is legendary. I think it's legendary. Let's give the man
It
while
is,
he's
it
flowers
is.
while he's here.
Yeah,
He worked
honestly.
hard. I mean, he did. Let's shoot shots while we can. He did have an early season due to the Lakers, so he had enough time to go and get ready for the golf course. You know what I'm saying? He had some.
Hey, how
free
come?
games
How
to
come
get in.
LeBron doesn't play golf?
I don't know.
I think because he'll miss.
Yeah, miss. I don't know. That'd be interesting to see LeBron. But-
No miss out there. That's fine.
Yeah, that's just.
All right.
It'll be good. Though. Shout out to Steph Curry though.
So, shout out
Good
for that guy. Good
Good
job
stuff.
for him. Now, Pacquiao, everybody. Pacquiao's coming back to the boxing ring, everybody. Not bad, not bad. Is this
Well,
really going to be a boxing match, though?
No, hold on. I was gonna ask. Is it gonna be exhibition?
Right.
I think it's more like that Tyson thing where him and Roy Jones Jr. did.
Yeah.
So I think that's what
What
these are
kind?
gonna do. Because it says match of legends or something like that.
Oh,
Something like that.
So I don't think it's more of a Pacquiao trying to get into the
Not
ring.
till
It's just
2024.
Pacquiao scratching that itch that he has.
Could be.
Is he gonna win?
And well, if it's a exhibition, they'll probably both win.
Oh,
It's like kind of
There's
like
no
what they
losers.
did with Chavez, where Chavez has been fighting other fighters, and they just go scrap it out for a good while.
just just to get everybody hyped up and everything.
All right.
Of course it is.
I guess. Not bad for Pacquiao. I guess.
He
Wanted
got
to
paid. He
do
gets money.
something. Yeah,
He
For
does.
charity, guys.
yeah, it's for charity, guys. Look alive, man. Be excited for this. Come on.
I mean, at least
Poor
he's
guy.
gonna fight somebody who,
Poor guy. His money's blocked in the Philippines. Okay? He doesn't
I
have
mean,
the
at
money right
this point, at least he's fighting boxers.
now.
Did I say that out loud about
Whoa.
somebody named Floyd Mayweather?
Oh,
Not
man.
TNT, bro.
Now, speaking of that, Comic Con, everybody is going on the cruise. Take it to the cruise, everybody, in 2025. So be excited. That's going to be in the works in the moment. I'm pretty sure old man's going to save up some money and book
Damn right I am.
himself. Book himself.
2025. I have
man,
time
if you
to save
go,
up.
That's right. Book yourself an appointment.
Damn right you're going with me, Zach.
I've never been on a cruise.
I'm
I don't
bringing
know
you
a
with
cruise
me.
either.
Like Comic Con is. I would love
Dude,
that.
the thing
Oh,
about
shy.
this is there's
You
so
sound
much
shy.
you could do on a cruise, being a Comic Con cruise.
Yeah.
You can have different levels represent different fandoms. You can have one for anime, one for superheroes, one for like wizards and stuff like that. Like you could build something amazing off of a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And that's something I want to see. Is like imagine if you get a room on the cruise ship that's based on anime and you're
man,
staying
like a
in a room
theme-based
like,
room,
yeah, Demon Slayer room,
That'd be
Dragon
cool.
Ball.
We got a
Dragon Ball
comment
Z.
too. We got a comment.
I mean, not bad. I like that. What you got there?
Let's do the Rockin' Rage cruise.
Rock and Rage.
Rocket Rage cruise.
I'm with
Sure.
that. I'm with that.
You know what? I wouldn't mind if they did another wrestling cruise. I know Chris Jericho has one, but come on, Timothy.
Jericho has his own cruise.
Yeah.
This is
Uh-huh.
is it the Walls of Jericho cruise?
Now it's called what is the name of the Jericho's cruise? I know it's Cruise is Jericho. I forgot, but
Cruises Jericho.
Oh my
But
God.
speaking on the cruise though, so explain this whole cruise stuff to me. This is my
Comic-Con
first.
cruise?
This is first. I'm weird. I'm
Jericho,
a
Have you ever
little
been to a
nervous about
Comic Con?
Jericho's.
Yeah, give it to a Comic Con, but if it's on a cruise ships, now this be my first time even going on a cruise. I'm not a
Same,
cruise.
same.
How's it
You-
work? Do they go for a couple of days? Are they on just in the ocean and come back?
I think sometimes you hit destinations. You go from like one place to another.
Well,
right?
Time out, guys. Let's just listen to what he just stated. We one place to another, right? Oh man, it's given you're gonna go to one place to another, man.
But I think what I was gonna say is that
country to country.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it's more sightseeing based on like the Comic-Con being, like anime. If you're gonna go somewhere like it'll lead to probably somewhere in Japan. It'll lead to these places where fandoms are.
I don't know if they go that far.
That'd be pretty far.
I don't think they go that far.
No.
I would want them to.
Let me go ahead and ask you a question.
Yeah.
So at these Comic-Cons, and I've never been to one, but at these Comic-Cons, don't they have like different panels?
Actually, they do. Tony Kid and me.
How would that work, really? To be honest.
Yeah. So my thing is like, if they're gonna be like, let's put it, if it's a 5-day cruise, is the same panel all 5 days?
Oh,
and
no.
It's like, you know what? Whoever bought first, go first, and then everyone just enjoy the cruise.
Actually,
second, same thing. Third, stuff like that. Like,
Right.
No, at Comic-Cons they have different panels. Like, when we went there, when we went to see Jason David Frank, God rest his soul,
Rest in peace. He had his birthday recently.
He had his
coming
own.
up.
He had a single day. I think it was Saturday where he had his own panel.
Yeah.
And that was the only time you're gonna have a panel with Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
The next day you had a panel of Back to the Future actors who came out in that movie. And then you had one of voice actors, like a lot of voice actors together. So different timelines and different panels you get. So I'm guessing that's what you're gonna get 5 days, and not just panels. You have a lot of things you could do on the cruise. A lot of games you could probably.
Shuffleboard.
Yeah, probably.
A whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see at least how they do a layout.
There would still be an
a cruise
agenda
like that.
for certain things.
But,
I think that they would just separate it out to a couple of days.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
It'd
I'm
be
saying the
fun
fact
as
that
hell.
it's called the Jericho Cruise, and then it's at the end of January.
Oh, that's
okay.
Did you see?
Stop. Just stop. Just let that be on the show. Let that be on the show, please. Fans, murder him. Go after him, fans. Come
what
on.
else did Tom say?
He said,
We're good.
just drink your juice. Drink
Blue
your
Moon's good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Drink,
Shout out to Blue
drink your moon, man. Drink your moon.
Okay. I'll drink to the moon.
Moving on, though. Old man, dude, we have been literally, me and him, you've been talking about this since before COVID?
But I was never happy with the guy that they cast in the role.
No, you're happy for the first guy that they cast, not the second.
No, they never cast him.
They did. They had first cast the guy from
He
if you remember Black Adam.
Hercules.
Black Adam.
Oh,
No,
Black
they-
Adam.
The guy from Black Adam, right?
Oh,
he
yeah.
played Adam Smasher. He was cast as going to be he.
I didn't like the look he had.
That's you don't like nobody, man.
No, because the guy that should
You
have
want
been He-Man.
Arnold.
No, the guy should have been He-Man is the guy who came out in the movie called The Legend of Hercules.
Yeah.
Dude has a look of He-Man and everything. He has a hair already. He has a build for it.
I hate to say it. I don't want to I don't even want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
But John Cena would make an interesting He-Man.
Oh no! John
If you
Cena-
do a comedy,
Hold on.
if you do a comedy thing,
Can you see him though?
yeah. Actually, it would have been funny
Let's be
to.
serious, man. Come on, let's be serious here. Can you see
If I
John
was to think
Cena's
of a
He-Man?
wrestler back in the day that could have been He-Man, I would have gone with Triple H.
Ultimate Warrior.
Warrior would have been
Oh, he
interesting.
would have been a
But-
dope
but-
man.
it would have been nice back then. But here's my thing.
He
So,
would have. I have the power.
That
would have been.
Breaking
He
this
would have
down.
been raw.
Oh,
That would have been great.
Oh,
Right,
but
exactly.
I guess my point is right now though, He-Man has been trying to do a reboot since freaking 20 years now. To be honest,
Because he came out back in the 80s.
Bro,
yeah, exactly.
man.
For about 20
Such a
years
good
now,
show,
He-Man's just been in the works. It's like Netflix. So the reason why we're talking about this is because Netflix canceled its $30 million investment into that movie.
That's a lot of
It's gonna be a
millions.
movie.
That's a lot of
$30
millions.
million.
That's a lot of
And they
millions.
said just doom it. Now, my thing is He-Man doomed in general for even to come out for or that's my thing. Should they go to cartoons first again?
I think they should go to cartoons. They should try to get a person who knows He-Man better, the He-Man mythology, the cartoon character, the story that he had,
Yeah.
and build the cartoons the way they were back in the day.
Yeah.
If you could get a series off of that and get people invested into the series,
Yeah.
you definitely can build a He-Man live action series. Kind of like you need somebody for live action. You need someone who could do Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
that type of writing
Exact-
and that type of scenery.
I totally agree with you on that.
Or
point.
Witcher
very
too, because
interesting.
Witcher has that type of flow.
I would say more of a Witcher, especially with Netflix doing that. Witcher is successful in the Netflix series, right?
Yeah.
And that being said, it's like, okay, use that concept and just cross it over with He-Man.
So wait,
But-
hold on. I have to ask: was this a movie or is this a show?
No, it's
So
supposed
It
to
was
be
going
a
to be a
show.
movie.
A movie,
show,
right?
man. That was
I think it was
I was
going to be a
gonna be a
show.
movie.
Oh, okay, so it might have been a movie.
Kind of like Extraction.
Like a yeah. So it'd have been like a Netflix original movie of He-Man.
Yeah.
Why don't you do a series of it?
Oh yeah.
That's what I said. Do a series
So
of
when
it.
it first came out, when it first came out on like old school Cartoon Network or stuff like that, it was a cartoon series. It was a series. There was
Yes.
a couple seasons.
And
of
they
it.
tried to do it again on Netflix. They had a cartoon made by the guy from
Shira or something like that. or whatever.
um,
Shiva.
yeah, no, they had a He-Man series. They
Oh,
did it
that's right. They did
by
do a series.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
He did it, but I think they canceled the series out. So now it's
It
like
didn't make a long season.
no,
Yeah. I think it was
because
one or two.
a lot of people weren't happy with the series
I
because
think I remember I didn't like it either. 'cause
it didn't have He-Man at all. It's called Masters of the Universe, which makes sense, it's Masters of the Universe, but people were waiting to see more He-Man, and you barely got him on the whole entire show.
Gotcha.
So I think that's why, if you are gonna introduce He-Man again, you really had to introduce He-Man
Yep.
to get the kids and family involved. Like you want parents to be like, hey, come sit with me, check this out,
Yeah, that's true.
It's just the common sense when it comes to shows like that. You got to make it. It can be very successful, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And it kind of replaces. It can replace the whole gap of no Game of Thrones right now because everyone loves Game of Thrones. So why not put that in there and that makes and show that movie? I think that could be a good movie. Not even a movie, a series, like you said.
A series,
Like, do a nice
like-
little simple series. You ain't gotta use a whole lot of graphics.
No.
You ain't gotta do too many of the CGI stuff. So just come on, man. What's the deal over there, guys?
It's just
Come
that
on, man.
sadly the people who want to do it, they don't have the right writers behind it.
Nah, I can agree with that.
Not the table of
Yeah,
Idiots,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Table
Well,
not the table
well,
on the stuff up. Those friggin' jerkheads. Now, besides that, let's move on to some weird things going on here. All right, Dominic Mysterio is the
There's one
new
for you, Tom.
NXT North American champion, everybody. Now,
Yep.
that
I'll
being
give a look out
said,
for that.
though,
I'll look
that
for
being said, I think I pretty much called it last time we were on another show previously, and I said, hey,
So
you remember when it
would
was on the
WWE
second
put a
Tuesday of the
title?
month? Let me tell you something, brother.
I don't know their schedule.
Who's
but
the host
whatever.
of that show? I forgot.
We are actually.
I think we
we
I
are.
feel like the
aren't we?
rejects were recently
Yeah.
on that person's
Yeah.
show. Actually,
We have
some
been-
of the rejects.
That's actually our second show now.
Oh,
That's-
Fourth, fifth,
yeah, I can
sixth,
say.
seventh.
It's called,
What's it over?
let me tell you something, let me tell you something, brother, with the rejects.
What's the
Ah,
rejects?
feature-
At
Yeah.
this point, it's just the
It's
rejects
featuring
featuring Tom.
Featuring
Yeah.
Tom.
I think
Yeah.
it sounds like
Yeah.
it.
Tim will make a guest appearance, and we respect Tim more than Tom.
Yeah. You know,
So I got a couple questions going to that.
Did
So he is
Tom
the
apply?
NXT champion.
Yeah, she just said dirty Dom.
yeah,
Oh,
He is the NXT champion now, right, guys?
that's right.
And
So
he said by
who
all
did-
rights. By all rights.
Who did he defeat to get the belt, guys?
He defeated
who did he defeat, Tom?
I don't know.
Tom.
Anyway, some behavior of a dude or whatever on NXT. Now, here's what I think: NXT,
Mhm.
the runner-up show, right?
Okay.
You
Yeah,
get
exactly.
The training show, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have him go down there and win a title there, right? Okay.
Well, a lot of wrestlers have gone back and forth. I mean, look at Karrion Kross. He went down there.
That's your brother.
Finn Balor went back for a while.
The whole Judgment Day's been going back.
Yeah.
What's it called?
So he
Uh,
could take this title and go to
and Baron
NXT.
Corbin.
And talk shit, though, couldn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
he can.
He could talk a lot of shit over there, right?
He can start some
He could
beef.
call out any champion over there.
And
Sure.
I think that's what they're doing
Wesley.
is,
Huh?
He
Actually,
beat Wesley.
Wesley.
He
Wesley.
beat Wesley.
so, yeah.
Wesley.
Thanks.
Wesley's nice.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wesley Snipes.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like
Only-
it makes it makes sense. It just makes sense. I guess for me, it would make sense to put a title on him because that boy got a whole lot of heat. Nobody likes the guy. And it's
I don't
funny,
like
it's
him
good.
either.
Like you said, like you've been saying it.
I don't
He's
like
he's
him.
by far one of the most hated person in WWE history, and he's doing it well. Doing it well.
Here's the
I
thing.
mean, he's cool. I
and
don't-
here's the thing. Like I said, you guys said Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan and this and that when they went.
He's in the mix. He's in the mix.
Hold on.
He's in the
Here's
mix.
my thing about it though.
Yeah.
The thing I love about this heel, and the thing why I said to me best in the industry.
Mhm.
When is he best in America?
That's true.
Well, Hulk
What?
Hogan never bashed America though.
But it
When Hollywood Hogan became Hollywood
but-
Hogan,
Okay, well, okay. Let's put it. Didn't betray his rights. Didn't betray who he was. Hogan betrayed who he was.
Yeah.
Dominic hasn't betrayed anything. He still is the same kid that walked in with Ray. All he lost was Ray.
I was gonna
Well,
say,
he
But he
did
still does the
betray.
Three Amigos. He still has the same stupid haircut.
Well-
It's still
Yeah, but you forget he betrayed his father. He
It-
went from being Rey Mysterio Jr., you know, the upcoming Mysterio, and he went
That
on
no
to
one wanted.
become. Yeah,
that nobody cared for. That nobody, that everyone sat here and
Rey
said,
Mysterio cared
just-
about it.
and that's why, like, you had to step out of your shell.
But yeah.
And that's what he did. He stepped out of his shell. And if you look at him, he has shades of Eddie Guerrero, hairstyle, Eddie Guerrero,
Mhm.
maneuvers when he talks, when he walks. He's all Eddie right there.
he's done Eddie since he started, though.
Yeah.
He hasn't changed that.
That's true.
Honestly, all he changed, he gave his father a low blow.
Pretty much.
All he changed.
But
Everything
also-
else, the move set, the
he's still
walk, the
doing that.
talk, everything is Eddie.
He's still doing Eddie
He
work.
did it from when he was with Ray, and he does it now with them. And the best part about it is, again, like I said, he hasn't changed.
No.
All he did was to give two people a low blow, and that's it.
Mhm.
The rest is history.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Didn't have to change his whole character, his whole persona. Literally everything has been the way he started.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
why, to me, greatest heel of all time.
On another person never changed his persona and stayed away. I'll tell you a few.
John
Roddy
Cena.
Piper. When he went heel and face, Piper's the same way, talks and everything.
Mhm.
Ric Flair. Ric Flair never changed who he is, man. He's always wheeling, dealing,
Always did the
kiss
nature walk.
stealing.
He has a faction though.
He did.
Yeah, but
he
even
always goes with the faction though. That's what I'm trying. So like at this point, you can say that Dom copied and pasted Rick.
Eddie,
Rick.
Eddie.
And
Yeah,
Rick.
that's it, because he went with the Radicals. The
the Radicals, and Eddie.
LOW. LWO, I mean.
LWO.
He created that.
Latinos,
I mean,
right?
that's
Wasn't it
why it's
Latinos,
like
right? That's-
you. The difference between me and you is that I pretty much watched a lot of wrestlers way back before Dominic came around. I've seen wrestlers who went from, like you said, they never changed. Okay. Macho Man Randy Savage is another one who never changed his persona because he can't really change him from going, oh yeah, brother, I'm the Macho Man Randy Savage too. Hi guys, I'm the Macho Man Randy Savage. It's not gonna sell. He stayed as Macho Man the whole time, and
Yeah.
he sold as Macho Man. That's why it's just the storytelling.
Mhm.
Macho Man in his day, you couldn't hate Macho Man because no matter how much of Macho Man would do, you would cheer Macho Man on because he was a pure great wrestler in that ring,
Absolutely.
a great storyteller.
Maybe that's the
Piper,
fairness.
man, Piper could talk a lot of mad stuff in that microphone. And
True.
if you want to talk about mad heat, I'm gonna tell you right now, Dominic has never been stabbed walking out of an arena. Piper got stabbed, and
That's-
Piper actually
We
said,
saw that. We
Piper
heard that.
said,
That's okay.
That's real heat.
Let's go like this though. Put the amount of security they have to put on the kid right now.
Mm.
Because I mean, put him outside.
Yeah.
Put him outside without security. That kid gets killed.
that's why, like, he's
Yeah.
That kid will get killed
Piper
right off
could
the
have died
bat.
too.
That's true.
Piper said he had the knife on
can
him,
see that.
and he was out ready to fight.
That's right, Macho King.
And then Alexis says, "You've been watching since way back. How old are you, old man?" He's 175. It just doesn't show.
No,
I was
no.
gonna say dinosaurs and cavemen were around. I've been watching cavemen wrestle way back in the day.
Hints at his language behind in the
Uh,
green room.
Captain
John don't like
Caveman
this.
was a heck of a wrestler. I'll just put it that way.
Oh no.
Captain Caveman
John
was
don't
the-
like this topic.
Oh,
First to talk about
Captain
this.
Caveman, greatest wrestler of all time,
Oh no.
and Son too.
And Son too. They're
John
the
wants,
first original luchadores.
John wants Blue Moon beer. No, nothing else.
No course.
No, of course.
All right, now speaking on that, moving on to the topic at this past week has been crazy of so-called actual events and possibly rumors, right?
Mhm.
Now, I don't know this. I do believe that Disney Gargoyles, everybody. If you guys remember this hit show on Disney way back when, that's basically was an awesome show. Awesome show. I've been talking about it for a long time. And ever since Disney Plus came on board, Gargoyles made a comeback on.
So
them.
dope.
Was one of the top
So
shows of
fucking
them
good.
watching. Right.
So good.
That being said, this
Oh,
past week
So good.
there was a rumor drop of a director directing this new movie, right? Now, that being said, there's also now the previous owner to that was like, no, it's all fake news. It's not real.
Oh, this is all allegedly.
Allegedly. Look,
Yeah, apparently it's been debunked everywhere. Like if you look on every website, a lot of people posted it, and then they actually put update.
Yeah.
It's been debunked.
so for me, it's like, why the hell not Disney, right? Why the hell not? I've always been an advocate for this freaking cartoon show for the longest. This needs to be brought back.
What if it's debunked?
That's what I said. I was like,
Like
it
you
makes
said
no
it.
sense. It's like if it's fakely debunked to be like, we're not going to share that just yet because we don't want them to know our projects. I do believe that a new CEO, Eager, right? I feel like he wants to keep things more on the hush hush than the previous CEO and sharing news. Let's hold some stuff to us so that way when the anticipation for it comes, our money market's there. The fans are excited. They're ready to go. Bam.
And because right now you need to for a show like this, Gargoyles, you need somebody who understands how to make a world that represents gargoyles.
I got you.
I'm back into once again talking about the
Tony
guys
Kidd.
who are in Game of Thrones, the guys who done Lord of the Rings, and the guys who have done what's it called, Witcher.
Huh?
The guys who like something similar to Witcher, Lord of the Rings, or Game of Thrones. You need something that
I'm thinking
leads
more
for
of
that.
I'm thinking of more like a Watchman type of thing.
Watchman,
Harry
Watchman.
Harry Potter.
You could
Maybe
do
Harry
something
Potter.
like that.
Yeah, probably Harry Potter.
What's it called?
There's a lot of magic in gargoyles.
The
so,
Hobbit.
yeah. Maybe the Hobbit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuff
Yeah.
like Lord of the Rings. And that mythology is exactly the directors and the writers that you want to add into a said Gargoyles show or movie. And Disney Plus is actually the perfect place.
And I think that's
Tom
why
says,
Disney.
New CEO wants to sell networks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I totally agree with you. It's like it just doesn't make it makes sense what he's trying to do, and I feel like that's why he's hiding it and debunking it at the same time.
Probably because he's not sure if they're gonna sell it or not.
Oh, they'll sell it.
And if they
Come
do
on.
sell the rights to Disney's network and all that,
Oh, yeah.
so if they do sell it, imagine what happens now. Like whoever takes over, what do they want to do with everything?
Well, that Disney Gargoyles is a hit wonder because you look at Disney, and they don't have a show like that. They don't have all their shows have been based on Marvel.
Star Wars.
Ever since
wrong with that?
since they got Marvel, it's like, all right, bet
Nobody likes
let's
Marvel.
go Marvel crazy.
Right. Nobody likes Marvel. You guys are both wearing Marvel.
Not saying nobody loves Marvel, but let's remember, ever since Endgame has come on board, it's been a very stale movement thus far.
It's been a
very stale.
slow motion.
It's hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like the other top movie was after that was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man movie was a hit because
Black
of the fact that
Panther.
everybody came on board. Black Panther 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like some of that, it's a hit and miss. Some of those at the moment right now.
Quantumania didn't do as good as it was supposed to.
No,
That was
that's
supposed to be
supposedly
it was supposed
the
to be the
Eternals
bigger
didn't
one.
really do so well.
Eternals was not as good. They're doing part
I
two.
thought it was pretty good.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
It was okay.
I thought it was good, but I understand why it was such a hit and miss.
I think it's gonna be one of those part two will be better.
It's the matter of it's exactly that. It's a matter of so much Marvel and like so many within a year just makes it stale. So it's like Disney needs to come up with new identities, new things. And Gargoyles has always
They did come
been
out with something you forgot, man.
what happened?
They came out with Peter and Wendy.
Huh?
Peter and Wendy. Peter and Wendy.
Peter Wendy.
Wendy.
Oh,
Peter
Penny,
Pan.
my bad.
Huh?
Peter Pan.
Ah, come on,
I still have
man.
yet to
How many
watch the movie,
goddamn-
but
how many movies have we seen of Peter Pan, man? There's
No,
been like
Not enough.
there's
No,
been
Not enough.
According to all
I
that
stopped
right now,
I stopped
no,
watching
no.
after Robin Williams.
Yes, after Hook. That's it.
That's probably the best Peter Pan movie of
And-
all of them.
And that was a good movie, but it wasn't maybe the story was off, or I would say
No,
not bad story.
No, not at all. I mean, that movie was different because it's based on what happened to Peter Pan was to go old.
Yeah, that's true.
And you see it with him, he went old, he forgot who he was, and he just needed all these things to make him fly again.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, 3 days.
Yeah. But I just feel like that's why Disney needs more. They need more material. They need more things, and they don't have anything like. I think they've been trying to get their hands on a series like a
Darkwing Duck.
Harry Potter.
Darkwing Duck.
That would be badass to
What?
watch.
Oh, man. Let's look at Disney's
animated
Vault.
series
Let's talk
of
about that
Darkwing
right
Duck.
now. Disney's Vault. Let's remember the old school type of shows that were on there that we liked back in the day, right? Boy Meets World. Why not continue Girl Meets World?
The
What happened with
Animaniacs.
that?
The Animaniacs. You can bring them. back.
Animaniacs? Oh no, that's
That's Warner Brothers.
WB.
WB.
My bad.
Wrong side.
They look like Goofy to
Tailspin.
me, so it was
Huh?
like I don't know.
Tailspin.
Tailspin.
Tailspin. Okay.
That was
Goof
Goof Troop. You can,
Goof Troop.
you
I
can
remember
continue
Goof
with Goofy MX now that he's older.
That's
Uh,
another thing too. What the hell's up with Why haven't we seen any new Mickey Mouse
New
movies?
Mickey movie, yeah,
What the
Mickey
fuck?
Mouse.
They've been trying to-
movies, Daffy
They've
Duck.
been trying to like hide.
Where's all these guys? Isn't
Yeah.
it? These
No,
are
they-
their
they come out
material.
with them.
Huh?
They just come out with shorts.
Yeah.
What shorts? I haven't seen.
I haven't seen it short.
I haven't seen nothing new of them besides here at Disney World. See Mickey Mouse in person.
Remember they
No,
used to,
they
remember
actually
they
have
used
them.
to,
If you go to Disney, if you
Huh?
go to Disney Plus and you go like collections, and then you go all the way down to Disney and Friends.
Thank you.
Mickey
It's
and Friends.
all the way down
It's
there
like-
deep in the
And
vault.
sadly, that used to be
What the hell?
that's the one thing I don't like about Disney. Is they got rid of what made their bread and butter back in the day, Mickey Mouse. Still today, who doesn't know who that mouse is?
remember they used to have like
Exactly.
little Christmas special movies.
Thank you. Where's
Yeah.
the Christmas? Where's the Halloween
Heck,
special?
I'm still waiting
They
for
would all get
a
together
Goofy
to Goofy's
movie
house or, like, Willie's
on
house.
3.
They could do that now still, and they could just make it more
Yeah.
dramaful.
Why not make? Yeah, exactly. Why not bring back Goofy movie?
The third one, a
What the
Goofy
hell?
wedding.
Or just in general, yeah, Goofy movies in general, Goofy Adventure.
So that's my
That would be
thing.
nice.
Disney. Besides you
welcome.
being WB over there, WB's is all types of weird people happening. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. Besides that, Disney.
Table
same-
Medias, I'm sorry.
But it's like you got so much material in your vault that you're not utilizing. You're highlighting so much on Marvel. Yes, it's good stuff, but it's like people are gonna get tired of it. As you guys see, it's successful rate in your shows and movies. It's not there. Do some new stuff. Come up with it. When they did Hooch, what's it called? The dog.
Turning Hooch.
No, the
No.
other one.
Airbud.
No, the other one.
Airbud.
But the other the dog. They're love interest with each other.
Lady in the Tramp.
Oh.
fool.
Lady in the Trap. Thank you. There you go. See, that was a good. That was a great successful for Disney Plus.
Really?
Yeah, you know, dogs. You know,
the connection.
you know, they were having, you know, the noodle. They were sipping on- they were slurping
Chip
on
and
noodle.
Dale.
Huh?
Chip and Dale. They made a movie. They
and
could have
Dale.
done a sequel.
So it's like, come on, Disney, y'all gotta move
Heck,
something,
I
man.
wouldn't mind if they made a DuckTales movie.
DuckTales.
DuckTales
Not
would be
bad.
cool.
That'd be
Not bad.
badass.
I mean, they did bring
Actually,
DuckTales into it, but I'm just
Super
saying.
random, but today I want to go watch Insidious Part 5 with my brother.
What the
Was it
hell?
good?
That's nothing to do with Disney here.
Actually, I was gonna say it actually does. Believe it or not,
What?
they have a trailer for a Disney movie
Oh,
coming out on the
my
27th.
God.
It's like the Disney version of The Hangover.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
That's ridiculous. This-
A chick wakes up with like no eyebrows. It's hilarious, dude. I actually want to watch it.
What's this? What did Tom say?
Disney used to only do 3 or 4 movies a year. That's also true.
That's exactly true, which made them really successful. It's
That's
Mhm.
why. That's why they're coming out with Toy Story 5.
they need to concentrate on it.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Huh?
Toy Story 5.
It's gonna be
Stupid. That's
so
the
good.
dumbest idea. See, there
Come
you go.
on,
again.
the Buzz and Woody reunion.
Hey. Toy Story 5 is better than the 16th part of Fast and Furious.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I'll go that
How the
way.
hell you gonna have like we're gonna
That's
go back to
more.
this again?
How the hell is Vin Diesel gonna have superpowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that up. How the hell are
Look,
they
I'm
gonna
not-
go
look,
to space
I'm not-
in a car?
Like I said before, Fast and Furious, they should have ended right after Paul Walker. That's where it should have ended. After those, whatever movies came afterwards, that's
Yeah,
just,
it became
that's
a
just
shit show.
That's just
Hey,
Vin
but Tony the
Diesel
Kid.
came in money hungry.
We're family.
Yeah.
We're family. We're family here.
No,
We're
No,
family though.
that's
It's
the same
about
thing
it's
with
about
Toy
family
Story,
now.
Toy Story 4, you had the friggin' epic conclusion to Woody and his girl.
You're not understanding. The family broke up in Toy Story 4. We got to come back together as a family. And
Yeah. Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel has to come out.
No,
Toy Story 5.
Vin Diesel's they're gonna have a Disney.
They're gonna have a toy version of Groot
Yeah,
that's it.
yes. Family.
in the room like
No,
Woody.
he's gonna be
We're
the toy
family.
version of Dom. You know, he's gonna appear in
No.
that movie with the Dom car and everything.
No.
Hey,
No.
Woody,
come
you
on,
forgot
man.
about family.
I'm done with this. I'm done. We're on to the next topic. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we're gonna watch a race car thing between Woody versus Dom. It's gonna be
Right.
crazy.
All
It's gonna be better than Fast and Furious Part
No,
whatever
it's not.
they're at. It's gonna be.
Hit him with that.
It's gonna be
Ryan
called.
Reynolds, everybody, to co-produce Biker Mice from Mars animated series. Everybody, I don't know if you guys ever seen this cartoon way back when, but those who are born in the '90s know this cartoon very well. It was one of the hit cartoons that was on there. It's coming back, like we said a while
Watch
ago.
Hey,
a cartoon
so
series.
Even Tom agrees
and
with
he
me.
goes on-
Less is more.
Huh? Yes.
Ladies.
Yes, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Right there, you see. it.
I know what he said, but I don't know where you agree
Movies.
with you.
Less movies is more better.
Right, what's exactly what we said.
Yeah.
You're
You
right.
don't need 17 different Fast and Furious movies.
I-
But let's go to Biker Mars and
Yeah,
stuff.
we're on
Mice.
go, no, it's okay. We're on to the
Michael
next
Myers
one.
Mice?
We're on to the next one. Aquaman 2 doomed to fail, everybody. Is it? Or is it not? It's in trouble. Dum dum dum.
Oh, they keep changing the script and everything.
They're doing reshoots again.
Yep.
I'm doing reshoots
Hold on,
again.
wait, is this supposed to come out
This
after
year
Blue Beetle?
in December.
And they extended it. They moved it.
They
It's gonna be
did?
after
The
Blue
day
Beetle.
Oh, wow.
But it will be
Blue
after
Beetle?
Blue Beetle, but it's gonna be in 2024 now.
So
Oh,
wait,
wow.
is this part of the new story? or
No,
the old
No,
story?
No.
they're because sadly this is actually ending, and I think Jason Momoa is not coming back as Aquaman no more
No,
after this.
supposedly,
He's gonna go to Marvel.
which shows WB removed Ben Affleck scenes.
He's gonna go
Everybody,
to Marvel. He's coming to Marvel.
so for some odd reason, WB decided to think that it's because of Batman that they weren't successful in the Flash. So we gotta remove all those characters that were there.
Okay.
And
The
basically,
Batman saved their fucking movie.
thank you.
Michael freaking
The
Keaton.
problem is, Michael
some
freaking
respect on
Keaton
his
saved
name.
their movie. Put
Yes.
respect on that name.
Right,
Warner
WB.
Brothers.
Yes.
The problem is WB can't figure out
What the hell
why,
to do?
and they don't want to blame the fact that they messed up, like they've done the last few times. So they're gonna point fingers at everybody but themselves because they're a table of idiots.
That's right.
So
What's
mhm.
that? Go ahead.
Hmm.
Hey,
Hello.
Ashley,
Hey, sorry.
SJ3.
Sorry.
Hey,
what's up?
Sorry. It's gonna get a carne
What's up?
asada.
Can I get a carne asada? Who
they're
that?
gonna get a hard asada?
Can I get a carne asada, dude?
Sorry.
But that's what I mean. Like as far as this whole WB stuff, dude.
Mhm.
Here's my thing. It's I guess my question to the group here. Well, we go back to should have WB just cancel all the movies.
How about they just focus on Shark Week and call it a
Oh
day?
my god!
It is Shark Week.
I mean,
Well,
hey,
because
wait,
honestly-
look,
It is Shark Week.
It
I'll
is
put it this way.
motherfucking Shark Week.
It is Shark
But
Week.
I
And-
my question.
It is
My
Shark Week.
question.
Yeah.
It is Shark Week.
That being
Nobody cares, man.
said,
Shark
should WB
You should
had
be watching
literally
Shark Week, for God's sake.
destroyed the slate
I know
of
you
all
got it at the home.
Zack Snyder films?
Well, yeah, they should. But sadly, they put money on Aquaman already. So it's kind of like what they did with the Flash.
They wasted.
When you
money.
had money already on the movie, you had to put it out there. Unlike Batgirl, that they didn't put out
I was
there.
about to say it's still bad.
But they trust Aquaman more than Batgirl. That's the problem. Why? I don't know.
I mean,
I think.
And sadly,
I think you know why you would.
no,
say
no,
that.
no.
But
Aquaman
Yeah.
2 would have been successful, but what they should have done, they should have had pulled the movie because before the movie even started, they already had issues with the Amber Heard stuff.
Yeah.
So at that point,
Hold on, wait. Is she in the movie?
no,
Yeah,
she was
she is.
supposed to be.
she's
No,
not now.
she's
though.
not
Yeah,
no more.
she's not now.
She
No.
was supposed to be in the movie. She was filmed. She did film scenes, but they cut those scenes during the court.
But I've heard though that she actually came back.
No.
I've been reading that she came back and she
Nope.
did some scenes. But
No,
we'll see.
they kept her out. They kept her out. They don't want
we'll
to
have to wait and see.
And also that being said, though, speaking on that, it's gonna be not speaking on that. I'll go right after this. But put my point in the sense of WB, what you should have done, you should have canceled the slate of Zack Snyder films. If you knew Zack Snyder, you were not gonna go that direction. You're gonna decide to go with James Gunn and whatever verse that he had. You
Mhm.
should have said we're gonna eliminate all this because, like what's happening now, all these movies that are based on the Zack Snyder verse, people don't want to see no more.
Well,
Why
what
am
are
I going to see a
you?
verse that's not going to exist?
Well, there's a big rumor. I sent it to you before.
What?
That
Hold
WB is
up.
trying to
By the
sell.
way, this was just on April 26th. I do apologize to do this to you, old man, but listen to
Go
this.
ahead. Go ahead.
Amber Heard's appearance in the trailer for Aquaman 2 causes stir in Hollywood during the CinemaCon 2023 event. The new movie Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom will feature Jason Momoa and Heard reprising the roles as heroes Arthur and Mara respectfully. And this was on April 26, 2023. The movie set to release on my birthday, December 20th, 2023. And I'm still not going to fucking watch it. So, what the fuck?
Are they really
Yeah.
adding her in the
Told you, damn, I'm good.
They are.
film? We're going to film her shit in the bed on Jason Momoa's?
Absolutely.
What
You
the hell,
never
man?
know.
Come on, man. Hey, man, look, that's for you.
I'm not gonna.
That's fine.
Move on
We'll
to
leave it
that.
at that. That's ridiculous. See, this is what I'm saying. WB, you guys are successfully ruining all
I'm trying
types
to
of
think I know who that is.
all types of DCU stuff. All right, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you for effing this stuff up, but whatever.
And sadly, the person I think it is kind of mad and angry because they're not here where we are,
I don't know what
and
you're
they never
talking.
will be.
I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
acknowledge all
man,
that.
bro.
But let's move on to the next thing at this point.
Borderlands.
Borderlands, everybody, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. I don't know. It's a highlight film because it was a good game, I guess.
It was a great
on
game.
the Sony and PS2, or you played it?
I never played. I just found like a whole bunch of highlights of it. It looked
Yeah,
pretty
it was
good.
a well, you know,
I know my little brother has
Got
played
to-
it before.
yeah, got a lot of stuff. It's coming in August 9th of 2024. They finally give us a release date. So those who played the game previously before, those who are watching, Kevin Hart's in the film. Actually, quite a different.
Kevin Hart's in the film.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's in the film. Plays a character in there. There's quite different, actually big name characters
He's
involved in
all
there.
over the
I
place,
think what's it called? Even Jack Black.
Jack Black's in even
Jack
Borderlands?
Black's in the movie too.
Really?
What's with this way? I think the way I saw Borderlands game wise, it seemed like it's one of those Mad Max type of thing.
It's like a
But-
Mad Max meets what's that other game that's out right now that you can play for free?
It's comedy. It's a really comedy stuff. Too.
Not Border, obviously.
Well, obviously.
It's not Borderlands.
Fucking Borderlands.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
Right, it's something like that. Something like that.
It's like that one game Borderlands that we're talking about, but it's like a different, like, yeah, I'm looking at it. But
Right.
it's
Yeah, look at this.
It looks pretty
You
good.
got a phone. You got a phone. You can Google it and look at what you're looking for,
I
man.
don't-
While
I
we're
don't-
talking
I
about it.
don't have a phone. We don't
There's a
own
lot
phones
of
over
videos.
here.
Now,
When you look
before-
at that,
before we
watching
Before we get to the
mom,
last topic, real quick, I want to bring up. I guess we do got time to bring up the Nate Diaz defends Conor McGregor's wife from the recent trash talk of Jake Paul. Now, this has been hidden mainstream, everybody, because the fight's coming very soon. Can you Google August?
August
Yeah,
8th,
Google
yeah.
that for me. Let us know when that fight comes about. But that being said, I guess Nate Diaz is doing the media talk, and it seems like that's the reason why he chose this fight with Jake Paul.
I
That-
thought he had beef with Connor, so I
mean,
guess
it's
that whole time they're just
professional.
professional.
No, those two's beef is definitely professional. That's
Actually,
a fighter.
it's the same day as SummerSlam. It's August 5th.
Oh,
Oh wow, look at that!
Oh,
I
no,
get
no,
to
no,
know-
no,
Hey, whoa, what is happening
Let me
on
write
the
the book. Let me
fifth?
write-
August 5th.
I gotta
We're
write
also
the
gonna
book.
be here watching SummerSlam for WWE fans all over out there. Where I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna take your
I don't know
fucking
about that.
title.
But speaking on that, what's it called? Go in there. Don't forget, everybody. We are having the watch party August 5th. Actually, even that July 29th, we're having a watch party.
July
as well,
29th,
too.
August 5th. It's gonna be great.
Yes.
And here's the best part about it, though. August 5th, I think it's gonna be the shindig of all shindigs
Yes.
we've ever done. It's gonna be
SummerSlam.
big.
SummerSlam.
It's gonna be probably bigger than the one we did for WrestleMania.
Huh?
What did you do?
He moved the green screen twice.
Both of it. It's just following you.
All that
But
just told me is
What are we gonna have on August 5th? Actually,
you
3.
know, I think we should have
Strippers? I mean, anyways,
But you guys are gonna have beer. I don't drink. I'm gonna be driving you guys home,
That's
so
fine.
I'll be having probably one of these.
we're gonna remember Wet Willie's from Miami, Florida. Everybody, a big place over there. Slushies. We're gonna have some liquor up in there, mix it around, have some good stuff
Got
happening.
Some pizza.
We're
Some za,
gonna have some pizza.
some wings.
We're gonna get some wings.
You
We're
know,
gonna
it's
get
funny
some-
because they
we're
gotta
gonna get
mention
Chinese
it
food for you,
on
man.
the show.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't happen, what are the videos gonna say?
Huh?
The
That's
viewers
right.
gonna-
Say it again?
Y'all mentioned y'all gonna have all this stuff on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the day comes on,
Actually, don't notice. I'm not saying anything. I said I'm gonna have a Gatorade or a pop.
mhm,
We have some
Oh.
pizza.
So I'm
that
saying
means they're
Gatorade
gonna
or
have to
pop.
provide all that stuff. So you good?
I'm gonna.
We'll figure it out.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll figure it
Yeah.
We'll definitely enjoy the time here because we'll be here together.
While someone's not here and
Yeah.
not watching.
All 4 of us will be here together, right? Right.
No, apparently not.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Wait,
not.
what do you mean? You're not gonna be here?
No, I'm gonna be in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, so we should do it even
Hold on,
bigger.
wait, you
Fat
also
guy.
not gonna
All
be here for our anniversary show then?
Uh-huh.
we have
Uh,
to make our anniversary next week.
well,
Is it?
be the 29th.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Our anniversary is coming up for the radio,
A
bro.
whole year.
Oh, that's
whole year on the radio.
That's
the
what's up.
30th of July, right? 31st July 30.
something like that.
Something like July 31st. Actually, when we started here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
So our 29th episode would be kind of like our, July 29th would be
Shindig show.
our
It's gonna be nice, very
yep,
nice. All right.
full year in.
Very nice. Now, moving on to what's been going on in the UFC world. Back to UFC, everybody, because dang, this
Who
is
is this DDP guy?
Duplessis guy, the guy that we saw fight last
Oh.
fight. Yeah,
You did watch him fight.
Duplessis,
Oh, okay.
Duplessis, right?
The one
Right?
that got called out by
Israel. Yeah, went to
Israel.
the ring as you see above. Remember when
Yeah.
he went to the octagon, talked some crap, and Duplessis DDP, aka one of our YouTuber watchers. Thank you for shouting out for that. I appreciate you for giving that name, DDP. Drops out of the title fight because he's saying he won't be ready. Won't
damn.
be ready for UFC 293. All right. And then I guess
Izzy went ham on him, bro.
yeah, Israel after that went on Twitter and ranted his ass off on there. He turned into an SG3 talking about some stuff. You know what I mean? Ranting.
He went up
Yeah,
on
took,
SG3 right?
took one of that book out of your
Hey man, so
page.
I'm glad he watches it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Izzy.
yeah,
Appreciate
ranted
you.
about it. Oh, that being said, do you think it's true? Do you think all that beef that happened in the octagon, him leaving and stuff like that, kind of got him scared?
I don't know if it's scared, but I just know the fact that he did it for a reason.
Yeah.
You know why he did it for that reason?
Talking shit. Well, because according to what I heard, remember, I think we talked about this, that DDP was talking mad trash prior to the fight about him being a real guy from Africa.
So no, it's not trash, bro. It's just the fact that this guy is like, oh, I'm the only African dude. Like, I'll bring the belt to Africa, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So Izzy came back, was a couple days later, was like, well, where was I born at, dude? I was born in Africa.
Right.
They just took me to New Zealand. That's all it was.
Yep.
Secondly, I brought this belt here that I have to Africa.
Yep.
You see him with the kids, and he literally gives it to the kids, like, hey, hold on to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, understand, I am an African champion.
Yeah.
I just fight out of where was trained from, which is New Zealand.
Yep.
Don't ever forget where I come from.
Right.
And I think that's where DDP is kind of forgetting. Like, dude, you're forgetting the roots where this guy came from, and you're insulting a lot of people because they didn't Kamaru Usman fight out of Nigeria.
Right. That's true.
So
It
Come on
doesn't
now.
make no sense. Why you
France
argue
and
that? Why you
Ngannou, where did
argue
he
that?
come from?
Right.
So I'm just saying, like, so how are you gonna say?
And speaking on that, Israel's the only guy left.
Yeah.
The only guy left
was the champion
with the championship between the other three.
You know,
It was right after I remember, I was so hilarious that all three of these guys, okay,
The Jinx
all
spoke.
three.
That's what happened. The Jinx spoke.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
happened, bro. The Jinx spoke.
They
And you
showed
still
up.
want it. He want
All
him to
three
pay
of
for
them.
fights.
All three of
You
them
want him
showed
to
up.
pay for fights?
Hey,
I mean,
all three of them
You want
showed
him to
up,
pay
and
for
then
fights?
all of a sudden they take an Instagram page or
Within
a
each other.
photo behind the scenes of all three all decked out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I'm like, really, guys, really? But I mean, that it's nice. It's nice to see, but come on, man.
They started knocking down.
It did not down.
down.
First it was Francis leaving because he got scared. He didn't want to face some guy.
He didn't lose.
He didn't want to. Yeah, he didn't lose technically. You
You're
know,
saying he
but
lost
dared
to
and
a boy.
ran.
He definitely
Oh,
lost.
And then you had Usman over here. You know, basically losing too, getting knocked out with a kick, and then getting scared in the second fight, or third fight actually. Sorry. And then you got Israel. Yes, he did lose, but he came back and redeemed
came right back.
himself.
Yeah, bounce back.
He said,
bounce back.
"Hey, literally bounce back."
Literally,
Yeah, really bounce back.
By the
But-
way, though, I saw something that's gonna pique your interest.
Go ahead.
It's a little thing on Snapchat called Fight Source. So Fight Source asked AI to do like the top 15 fighters.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
Number 3,
Yeah.
Take a wild guess who it was. And that, you know what? You're probably not gonna believe it if I told you who it was.
Three.
Number 3,
Number three.
Number
Top
3.
five.
top 5, number
Top
3.
5 of all sports or which sports?
UFC.
Of UFC in general.
UFC, yes, sir.
So the top 5 in UFC currently, right?
No. In history. So
Oh, in
GSP
history.
was on there. Dan Henderson was on there.
Woo.
Randy Couture was on there.
History.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I remember just 3-1.
Oh.
What I remember was 3-1.
Well, in history, you had to have. I mean, let's put it this way. Yeah, you got to have GSP. You
He
have
was like
to
number
have
5.
what's it called? Nunez. Has
He
to be-
wasn't there.
Oh, that's bogus.
So it's just males.
So just males
It
then,
was,
huh?
actually, Ronda Rousey was number 13.
So you mean
So
top
you
five was
tell
only
me
men.
Nunez was
No.
not involved in the top 5?
Top 5 was just
not even
men.
top 10?
I
She
think
said
I don't
13.
know. I think I saw.
Oh,
I think I
okay.
saw Nunes
She
on
has to be above freaking what's it called? Ronda Rousey.
it. I can't remember. Actually, now that I think
She
about it,
has to. She
Because she
creamed her.
mollywalked Ronda Rousey.
And then and Ronda Rousey's coming back now. The fact that Nunez is leaving, like, how scared is that?
And then she
Yes.
destroyed Cyborg.
Oh, she really did.
Oh, gosh,
And
that's right.
Cyborg was supposed to be this scary lady coming to the UFC, wanted to fight what's it called, Ronda Rousey and everything like that. There was supposed to be a big matchup.
And people are hyping that up like
Oh
crazy.
my
the
gosh!
dog water out of her.
Yes,
Straight up.
literally.
Knocked her out and everything.
Uh huh.
Who's number 3 though? I asked the whole table. Who's number 3?
Man,
John
come
Bones
on.
Jones.
Nah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's
I
number
kinda
1?
felt
You
that.
ruined this for me.
Anderson Silva.
Yep.
All right, that's the show, everybody. Thank you for
Nice.
tuning in. I appreciate you guys. And we're there.
Somebody's just salty as fuck. That's all he is.
I hate goddamn freaking Jones, man. Some ridiculous stuff. So
By the way, hold on. Wait, who's
Yeah.
your boy? Like, who was Conor McGregor? Wasn't
he's gone now. That boy, I lost him ever since he fought
worst
Khabib
shoulder,
too.
the
Oh,
worst season
the one I'm
compared to-
surprised
Yeah,
at is not number
speaking
one.
on that, Conor McGregor, he won his last fight
It's the
finally.
worst season,
Finally,
but
not going undefeated. Good job for you on that part. Some
it's still
guy.
one of the worst seasons I think. Ultimate
I'm
Fighter.
surprised that was
you.
he number 2, Khabib, or where was Khabib in?
Khabib was
You
top
would
10.
think Khabib
Top-
would be higher though.
I
bro. He's
believe Khabib-
undefeated.
This,
retired
this tells
Khabib
me,
should be
I'm going
higher.
to put
He
it this
should
way.
be way higher.
This tells me this isn't done by fans of the sport. This is done probably by Dana White and his yes men.
I think,
because-
according to them, they asked AI.
Oh, AI?
They asked AI.
They must have been paid by
Oh,
Dana White.
If
No,
I
I'm
was
just playing.
somebody like Khabib, though, I would sit back and look at the
Terminator,
freaking
like-
league and be like, "Look, bro, I'm not even worried about these guys. Like, nobody touched me. Champion,
Yeah.
retired champ, undefeated."
And look at
submission game, I
the
got a couple
fighters he
knockouts
beat.
there,
Like,
like-
look what he did to Conor McGregor in that ring.
And
in
I'm
the
not even
octagon.
gonna-
whoa,
I'm not even-
Nah,
nah, he
listen,
did though. He did put him down.
Look. I wouldn't give Khabib too much hype on the whole fight with Conor. Okay, like Khabib was at his prime at the moment. Now I think it'd be a whole different story if Conor then dumbassly went over to boxing, trained for that, and then come back to UFC.
Well-
if Conor would have fought Khabib before he
Yeah.
fought freaking Mayweather, I think we would have had a different conversation. I'm not saying that he would have mollywalked him, or not saying that he would have won hands
it would have been a
down.
way better fight.
It would have been a better entertaining of a fight, because even
That was Conor.
even if that fight, even when that fight happened, fucking Conor landed shots on Khabib and scared Khabib to enough to be like, I can't stand with you. I gotta duck. I gotta go down. And
That
get you
was
down
one
to
of
the
the
ground.
that was one of the biggest mistakes in his career too, leaving at that time, because I felt like Conor was at his prime.
Yep.
Wow, Khabib was at his prime.
his freaking takedown defense was pretty high because he had to do that for Chad Mendes fight.
Exactly.
He got taken down in the first round, was getting mollywopped. Second round, he comes back and beats the crap out of Chad Mendes in Chad Mendes' prime. So that's what I'm saying. I can't really
Even
say
then, though, we're still talking Khabib is only down one loss, so he's
Right,
still
still
pretty
beat
freaking dominant
I
in the
agree.
league. That's
I
right.
agree.
That's the point about it, though. He should be way higher. He should be top 5, maybe
Top
for
3.
me. I was gonna
in
say
UFC history.
okay,
top
yeah,
3.
I'll go
I'd say top 3.
confident top 5, bro. Yeah.
For sure. All right, guys, we got to head into the show, man. It's been our show. Appreciate you guys
Yeah.
for
Love
tuning
y'all.
in.
See y'all on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
Everybody.
don't forget to go
shout out
to
to
the barber, everybody. And let me.
Don't
I
forget.
haven't gotten my haircut. That's what
me
I'm saying.
I'm not getting a haircut in quite some time, but you know.
Yeah,
let it be.
still
But
gotta
don't
shout out to
forget to
barber,
go to
man.
Booksy, everybody.
Yeah.
Google search Booksy. You guys to find the app there. And then type in Alex Garcia Dynasty Barbershop in Antioch. You guys get your nice little haircuts, fades for kids, especially. You know, nice little barbershop there. Hopefully, we'll be actually doing some shows there soon too as well.
Nice. There we
Yeah.
go. See you
So,
soon.
other than that, don't forget to Google us as always and catch us here at the ReJect Rundown on Sundays at 9 p.m. Besides the days when we decide to do watch parties, which will be happening
Coming up.
July 29th, everybody. Watch party. We're going to be watching the Crawford versus Spence fight, as well as on a side note, watching there's another fight happening, or there's something else
KG
happening.
and Dustin.
Thank you. UFC 2. So we're double feature, everybody. So
Yeah.
tune in. We'll see y'all then. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.